Welcome to Sci-Fi Guy. This is Will, and this is Superman the movie. That's right, not the new stuff. I like Henry Cavill. Don't get me wrong. In fact, he's great. Now that he's been shown the door, I guess, right? But I do like him. Brandon Routh was great. But come on, as Superman fans, I think as comic book fans, as just film fans, the Christopher Reeve starring picture, the Richard Donner 1978. That's Superman. I mean, you can do many Superman movies, you can do many others, but when you look at the sort of power for the time, and even till today, I watched it the other day, that it's still so powerful and holds up. But this is about me watching just the opening credits, and I've done it several times, more than a few times, just watching the opening credits, because there's such a powerful, emotional, sweeping feeling and experience when you watch these credits. I remember as a kid, shout out to my old buddy Brett Singer. We were walking home from school, we used to hang out, and he said, "Do you want to watch Superman?" This is literally 79 or 80, just about 2 years after it premiered. Back then, who had LaserDisc? Brett had a LaserDisc player. I think Betamax and VHS was years away, but he had a LaserDisc player, and we watched Superman the movie. I couldn't believe it. It couldn't have been more than 2 years after the premiere. So, but fond memory. And if you look at these opening title sequences, I'm sure you've seen it. I'm sure you've experienced it yourself. They're kind of peerless. I can't really name any other movie with this level of emotion and power and just wonder. Now, the John Williams score, my buddy Tom would not forgive me if I didn't mention, of course. In fact, without the score, you wonder, as great and as sweeping and magical as these titles are, would they be so without the John Williams score? Probably not. But them together, that's I think the key and the real balanced equation, right? The magic and spell is both of them. That sweeping, experience and feeling like you're zooming through space and seeing these actors, come to life. What's really cool is there's an article called Art of the Title, all about the making of. And the titles were created by Greenberg Associates. This was their first big project. They would go on to do Predator, the first Predator movie, huge films. Richard Greenberg says, "They brought me over to London and we talked about doing the titles, to Warner Brothers. And I told them I knew how to do it." "And did you?" the interviewer asks. And he goes, "No, we had no idea how to do it." So they had to sort of backwards, engineer all this, because they didn't know how they were going to do it. Because back then you didn't have computers. And that's the real emphasis here, guys. There was computers, but they weren't doing computer graphics at that level at all. That was all sort of hand-done animation with, I'm sure, hardware. I think they call it slit screen. They did have gear and, stuff to help them, but it was basically all kind of traditional or more traditional animation. So there you go. I don't know about you, but I watch the opening titles of Superman. Not the whole movie, just the titles, once in a while. Then I'll watch the whole movie. Hope you're enjoying. Hope you're subscribing. If not, it is free, quick, and painless. Please do so if you enjoy the channel. Live long and prosper. Go watch Superman, because a man can fly. We'll see you soon.